Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Well, we've just covered the live earnings of McDonald's, and we saw a very good beat. Always concerns with difficult markets, but nevertheless, McDonald's domineering their sector and increasing. I was down on McDonald's, and I bought more to add. I waited till it dropped. I'll share with you what I did. I waited for it to drop, and I just bought some more at this level. I'm still down 6%, but I'll be looking to trim it once we get into the profit zone. But also comes with a good dividend, increasing. So I'm very, very happy to hold that. Okay, we're all in. We're ready to rock and roll. Let's get ready for another day on the stock market. It's starting off as a green day. We had some pumps and dumps. We'll go through it all right now, and we'll show you everything that we've got here. First of all, let's look at my overall portfolio. It's 33. As you can see, we're in the green by 1%. The Roth IRA is in the green by 0.5%. We're at 48,000. We did make 49. We have trimmed back though, but we've added some Google and we've added some McDonald's as well. So let's see how we go. Let's go for all our positions and let's get an update on everything and where we are. Right, everything looking good there, holding that. Right, let me just go through my positions. Here we go. So first of all, there you can see the overall portfolio. We are green. Virgin Galactic popped up and just gave back again a little bit. It's still green though. It's still up 2.5% today. We are down. We're not buying any more at this level. But we'll wait and see. Palantir is going down. A good value for this is around the $14. If you wanted to double your position there and lower your average. No financial advice. It's just what I'm doing. The S&P is up today, nearly 1%. Very nice. Amazon is soaring 3.46%. Plenty of upswing, but it is massively overvalued. I have some, and I'm up. I have a small position, like 1.68 shares. I don't think I have anything on my Roth as well. Do I? Do I have a small position there? No, nothing to talk about. But anyway, I am up 32%, but it's very, very expensive. It's a great stock to have, but it is massively up, massively overvalued at the moment. Apple is also overvalued. That's up 1.48. I have a very, very small part of that as well. Next Era Energy up 0.53. It did do better. It's just sold off a bit. Great dividends increasing. I'm still 14% down, 11% down. So, but for the dividends alone, you want to keep it. Enphase Energy. Now, this is the sad story of the day. We had a feeling that this would sell off, and don't know how far down it's going. Some people are saying it's going to go to $50. I think that's a little bit of a reach. But I was at 150, 120, 110, 90, 80. And I'm 25% down on it, as a lot of people are. It's being sold off. Of course, it could buy back. People are saying it could go as low as $50. That would be a huge drop for me if it did. That would be somewhere in the region of like a $4,000 drop. I'd be down $7,000 if that happened. But huge value going forward. It's undervalued now, no question about it. Let's see how low it goes. And of course, if it gets low enough, we'll see a massive bounce all of a sudden, because the owners, the CEO has said they're going to buy it back at this price. So be careful. We could suddenly get a massive rally of 30% on it. Anyway, Coca-Cola is going up today. Nice. J&J is up today. Nice. Kenvue is up today. That's massively undervalued as well. Chevron, I bought more. That's going up. Tesla, that's taking a drop. Want to buy it under 200 if I can. Rivian going down. It's probably going to go bust. McDonald's, great earnings. Very good earnings. Increased again. Increased the dividend. Let me just check when the dividend comes out for McDonald's, because I've just bought some more shares. Let me see if I can benefit from that. MCD. I think I can. I think it's in December. Let me have a look. McDonald's. Why is that not showing up? Let's try that again. MCD. There we go. McDonald's. Okay, I think it's November. Okay, quarterly. Yes, declared date was 4th of October, 30th of November. So a month to get in for $1.67. It's increased from 152. So very, very nice indeed. Paid out on the 15th of December. So that's good. Just bought at 256. So we're doing well. Just bought that little drop there. Waited for that. Google, I also, flipping heck. That's a bit of a triumph. Hell, 2.5%. I just bought Google just some moments ago at 10 shares at 124.57. 124. Wow. That's gone up nearly $2. That's a very good gain. I do want to trim it back though. Got too much. Doesn't pay a dividend on Class C. So if I can get up to my buy-in price for my other positions, which were 134, then I would certainly sell some just to trim off the top. That would be good. Could even trim it now and take a loss on those, but a gain on the others. So could do that. Anyway, we'll look at that. Let's go into our comments live on the screen. Who was here first? Good afternoon, Craig. Good morning. Think McDonald's is 30th of November. Yes, it is. Wade Van Essen, thank you very much indeed for that information. I'm in, and that'll be good. So, very good dividend. Let's go back to McDonald's again. Is it moving up? There's good earnings today. Yeah, I just bought it here. There's been some insider trading selling off recently. I'll tell you that. Just been looking at that. Another bad way of downtrend. Should I buy more space today or wait for earnings? Will go lower in your opinion before earnings? Your guess is as good as mine. We seem to be building some sort of resistance at this level, but I mean, you just, like Sensei often talks about, you can't really say because it's not been this low before. It just keeps on going lower. It's way undervalued now, of course, from the point of view of the balance of the balance sheet and everything else. So there's no reason for it to go lower. And people would always make up dramatic numbers. Oh, it's going to go to $1. It's going to go to 10 cents. It doesn't make any sense at all, those sort of claims. But I followed you a bit on Coca-Cola and up $170. Congratulations. Yeah, Coca-Cola is doing very well. How come you're up so much? I'm only up $123. I've got 11,000. How many did you buy? 1 million? How are you up $170? You either bought at a lower level than me. My average is 55.14, or maybe you bought at 50. Yeah, I see. You bought lower. Maybe you bought lower. I was already in. Of course, you could have bought as low as 52. So yeah, maybe that might be the reason. I was already in and just kept lowering my averages. I didn't sell out and then come back and buy cheaper, unfortunately. Otherwise, that would have been great. But I'm up anyway, so I'm happy that I'm up. But Enphase Energy is now 80. I bought at 80. It's a shame it's sold off, but there's a chance it could go lower. But it could easily bounce back. We could get a massive 30% rally if the company do their buyback, which is what they said they're going to do. Kenview, CVX, Tesla, 206. Yeah, if I can trim some Google, 134. If I could do that, it's a massive buy-in today. I just bought at the right time. Yeah, I'm only 3% down. Whoa. That's good. I bought $50. I bought 50 at 53. That's the thing, isn't it? You buy at the right time, makes all the difference. It's all about timing, isn't it, with the market? However, if you're just in the long term, the timing doesn't matter too much. It does if you want to scalp it, of course. Anyway, Google going on a run at the moment, 2.37. It's a really good bounce. It's good, but I'm going to hold it for a while. Let me look at the. Okay, 16%. All right, still running. Let me go over to Google and see what the level 2 is, see what the movement is. Again, don't take this as read. This is very manipulated information, but let's have a look at it anyway. We can look at the chart. Yeah, massively overbought now, of course. That's no surprise when you get a pump like that. That doesn't mean to say it's going to sell, though. It just means the potential, it's more likely to. Yeah, we've still got more buy-ins coming in. If we scroll down and see, again, this is very manipulated. I've tried to use this as fact, and you can't really. Anyway, you can see 124. Yeah. It's not too conclusive. It's not all one way or the other. And the bids and the asks are pretty even at the minute. But still running. The overall portfolio is still green. We're losing it a little bit because of end-phase energy. But end-phase energy is a big part of my portfolio. So it's 179 now. There we go. It's dropped. It could go to it could dive today to it could easily dive to 50. It's a potential, but the lower it goes, the more likely we're going to get a massive bounce at some point. It is for the future, though. It's not going to pay anything out this year, but the company isn't going to do anything great this year. You've got a couple of quarters to go, but solar is the future, though. It's an opportunity, but it is taking my portfolio down. Virgin Galactic is also selling off. If you've just come in this morning, let's get some likes on the show. Over the weekend, you may have seen I did a tribute to Matthew Perry, Chandler Bing. If you follow Friends like I did, and still do, I guess. Very sad occasion. This was the... let me show you what I did the tribute to Chandler Bing. There you go. I did 2. Tears in Heaven is the most popular one, and it's a book of condolence. You can leave a message to the Friends community underneath, and it's Tears in Heaven. I performed that with lots of pictures, Friends, and Tears in and Matthew Perry, Chandler Bing, and it's just my way of doing a tribute for Matthew Perry. So if you want to see it, I'll give you the link here. Here it is. I'll just give you the link in the chat so you can go and take a look if you'd like to have a listen and see what it's all about. Here is Matthew Perry tribute. Very sad news, this. My age, 54 years of age. There you go. It's in the chat. If you want to go and bookmark it and have a little listen later on, there it is. Anyway, giving it to you in the chat. You still have Hood? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm down 2% at the minute. Right, let's... that was from George Otterty. Welcome to you. Let me just give our non-members the opportunity to say hello this morning. Please keep it respectful. We are a members-only channel because I try to provide the best service to my members and give them all the perks and all the benefits and the highest quality of service. So we are members virtually all the time, but I like to give people the chance to just drop in and say hello if they'd like to. Anyway, we are still green. End-phase energy is bringing me down. 79. As we can see. Anyway, let's get a bit of funky music going and let's see if we can let's see if we tap the subscribe button, but let's see how many likes we can get on the show this morning. Let's have a look. Let's go over here, take a quick look. We've got 39 watching, 38. That'd be so 19 would be a 50%, which is the average. One more, and that's our average. We get 99.5% up likes. Unfortunately, not everyone is signed in that can like or engage or comment. If people would sign it into Google, they would be able to engage. A lot of people don't do it, so they can't. So 50% is what we try to beat. So one more like, and then we'll beat the 50%. We've got 39 watching now, so 20 thereabouts, 19.5 would be 50%. If you just come on in, tap the like button. The reason why I ask you tap the like button is if you tap the like button, it shares it out to more people. There we go, 19, fantastic. And you'll be notified of when I go live and bring you special events. If you don't like my content, and that's absolutely fine, please tap the down like button, and then you won't be shown my content anymore, and then you can see what you want to see, and that works as well, because then you get what you want to see, and we get a more engaged audience. So always engage, always get involved. Like or down, like I don't mind what you do. Just do something to improve the experience for everyone. All right, there we go. Thank you ever so much. We did it. We got 22. Fantastic. Thank you all for taking part in that. All right, brilliant. Really, really good. Thank you ever so much indeed. All right, back to the main account. Let's have a look at Enphase Energy. Let's go for all our positions again. We're still green. We're still holding. Virgin Galactic went up and straight back down again. It's just a scalp day, scalper's dream at the moment. I'm not doing that. Palantir, it would be good around about the $14 to add some more. The S&P going up. Amazon having a great day, up 2.86. Apple doing well. And next year Energy popped up and just sold off a little bit. It was a great shame because it was up this morning, over 1%. Now it's down, so it's 1.5% swing this morning. It's a shame, but it's steadily going in the right direction. We're steadily trending up, which is what's important. You can't count by the second. Enphase Energy. This is where I bought it at 80. If we can just get it at the point when the CEO decides to buy in, we could get a massive pump from there of 30%. Some say it'll go to $50. I don't see that. It makes no sense at all, but extremely good value going forward, massively undervalued as well. Coca-Cola doing really, really well for me now. I'm 1% up, $116 now. Great dividends increasing. J&J also oversold, big part of my portfolio going up. Kenvue massively oversold, undervalued, going up. Chevron going up. I bought more. I doubled. I was 17% down. I'm only 8% down now. Tesla at 206. Last time I bought this was at 205. It's expensive. I'd like to buy it at 150. Rivian, awful company. McDonald's, couldn't have gone better. I added to my position when it went down to 250, when it dropped to the bottom here this morning, 255, and it's going up now with great earnings. That was the sell-off. Now it's buying straight back. So very happy to do that. Increased on the earnings, increased on the dividends, and waited for the drop after the earnings. So I ended up buying it back as if the earnings never happened. Really good. Happy with that. Google, I bought as well this morning. I decided to buy more Google, looking at the insider trading and see what's going on there. So I bought more Google, and the moment I did, it went up within a minute of me buying it. So I literally bought it here this morning, and at 124, and it went to 126 within seconds. So it's too large of a position. I'm too heavily in, using too much margin. I do need to trim off. I can't have this amount of, this is ridiculous, but I do need to trim wherever I can. I could sell it now, just maybe 10 shares, bring it back down, because I've lowered my average. It's up, it's good. Not a bad time, but I'd like to see an overall profit if I can. Microsoft, Walmart, Tesco, Tilray, Robinhood. A lot of green this morning. IonQ, 178. It's down 178% from where it was. It went as high as 300%. Rocket Lab, it's expensive. It's 11% down. Not buying any more at this level. Plug. Oh, there we go. Plug. Big sell-off this morning. Down 21% now on Plug, 575. All the solar and industry and all that kind of future power industry is being sold off at the moment. That's the best value at the moment. Rio, Bitcoin today is up We are up, well, it's flat right now, 34.8. But on the live position, you were up 0.69. Polygon is up 2.98 today. Very nice. My Polygon is staked at 10%. Ripple is up, XRP is up 4.5. Very nice indeed. I bet if I check my... oh, that's whole green. Come on, everything's up apart from Virgin Galactic, which, well, it's up, but it's going back down, and Enphase. Enphase is what's killing me now. It's what's damaging my portfolio. Yeah, huge give up now. Yeah, this is painful to watch. We've got to go red, I'm afraid. My overall portfolio is looking great. Enphase Energy's ruining it. I'm afraid it could go a lot lower. Yeah, it's a bit painful. No two ways about that. Everything else is holding my portfolio. If it wasn't for Coca-Cola, J&J, and McDonald's, and McDonald's is doing very well for me, and Google. That's a bit frustrating, but there it is. You know the risks you take. It is what it is. Enphase. I don't know how low Enphase is going to go. It could get me in a lot of trouble. Got a huge position on it. It could go a lot lower. Let's read some of your comments. Let's have a look. PLT earnings this Thursday. Yeah, we're covering the earnings. Let me speak to some of these comments. Hello, everyone. Mohammed, good morning. I'm 25% down on Hood. Smash that like, Ed Nevius. Good morning, everyone. Max Free, good morning, Max Free. Was waiting for the bell, but then remembered we're in winter time. Indeed. Right, guys, very, very important. You need to pay close attention to this bit of information. For the next week, we're going to be in a different time zone. The UK is 1 week ahead. So those in the UK and in Europe are ahead of us, slightly different 1 hour. So what you do, we go live at the same time every day, always the same time, but it'll be 1 hour different for a week anyway. So look, all you got to do is look at the upcoming live streams, and it will tell you, when you click on the video, it'll tell you what time it's on. See? Scheduled for 2 p.m. It'll tell you in your time zone, this is the closing bell. We always go live at that time. So all you got to do is look at the upcoming live streams on the homepage, and it will tell you in your time zone when I go live. And for the next week, it will be an hour different. Not for the US, it won't, of course, but for the UK, it will be, because they've gone forward an hour. We have the same issue every year. We have slightly lower numbers. People get confused. All you've got to do is look on the homepage, and you can see it there. It's a pity that that space investor from the UK, wouldn't make a public offer that would reach new sites to buy Virgin Galactic. I know. I said to him, I don't know why he doesn't buy it. Anyway, Virgin Galactic. I'm going to be talking to him again soon, by the way. Enphase, 78. It could go as low as 50. It could have a long way down. If it does, I'm in real trouble. It's got a good future, but it could but I'm hoping what's going to happen is I'm hoping that we're going to get the company buy back. They could buy back. Some say it could go as low as 50. Some people make up silly numbers. $6 or something ridiculous like that. But anyway, PLTR earnings. Hi, Martin. What are your thoughts on MNTS stock? I've got no thoughts on it. I think I've got a note to look at it. If you're one of my members, I would do a review for you right now. I would take a deep dive, make a video on it. I'd even buy shares in it, but it's a members only perk. I'm not in it at the moment. Enphase 45% down. I know, awful, isn't it? A ridiculous offer that won't accept might be enough to cause a nice pop as long as it got in the news. Yeah, I agree. I'm down 44%, but only 2.5 shares. I hope to buy more to bring my average down to 240. Yeah, I've got 129 shares. Dominic, end phase to $50. There's no evidence of that. People that, there's no real evidence of these numbers. People that love to make up, insanely ridiculous numbers. I've noticed that, especially the non-members are very cult-like on the their feelings towards stocks. It's either they want to short it and drive it to some insanely ridiculously low number, or they want to pump it to some insanely ridiculous high number. There's no real reasoning for it at all. For me, if I look at the numbers, it doesn't make any sense. Of course, it could go anywhere. If everyone dumps it, of course it could go to $50, but it doesn't make any sense why it would. I have 10,000 Rocket Labs and 1,000 Space. Mohammed, congratulations. End phase is a pain, but yeah, we're in it for the long term. Absolutely. I've only got to go 2 quarters. What's 6 months? Buying around 50 to 100 shares of ChargePoint to start my first position. Nice one, Seth. Very good. Nikunj, Seth, I have some ChargePoint, but I'm giving up hope on them. Do you think there's optimism, says Nikunj. All right. Okay, we gave a few moments there to our non-members. We are going to go back because I have to focus on the members. I just wanted to give everyone a chance to pop on in and say hello. So let me just nip back into members only again. Oh, right. Now, remember, there are many, many perks of being a member, not just the chat. You can ask me to make videos. You get birthday celebrations. You get access to Discord. You see all our trades. You see all the access to my paid software that I use and share with you. You get exclusive content, exclusive videos, exclusive live streams, many, many more perks that you get as a member. Right. Virgin Galactic is just holding. It's in the green, holding. Palantir going down, gold, the S&P, Amazon. Amazon's now selling off. Apple now selling off. NEE coming back up. End phase. How low will it go? No one knows. Let's have a look at the wheat. You can see it bounced off 75 before. Very quickly, in fact. On the month. On the 3 months, on the year to date, 70%, 74% on the year. Yeah. I mean, you can come up with any number you want. Coca-Cola. The quality stocks are saving my portfolio. If it wasn't for those, I'd be in all kinds of bother. Going up very nicely. J&J going up. Kenvue going up. CVX up, but just falling back. Tesla now, not going to buy it until it's under like 190, 180. Rivian going down. McDonald's going back up. Google just selling off a little bit from where I bought it. Microsoft, Walmart, Tesco. End phase is down now, 78.09, 78.07. This is a huge problem for me. It's one for the future. I don't know how low this is going to go. There's no reason to buy it for 2 quarters, you see. So that the street don't want to hang around. They'll just jump ship. There's no reason to buy it at the moment, but you're missing an opportunity. I just hope before it goes too much lower, the company will jump in. They've said they will. It could happen at any minute. I just hope they do. I just hope they do. We'll just have to wait and see. Could bounce back very quickly. It suddenly hit a point they want to buy it. It could hit back very, very quickly. Who knows? Anyway, welcome everybody. If you join me on TikTok this afternoon, this morning, this evening, wherever you are, welcome to you. Thanks for joining me. We're live on YouTube. The link's in the profile. If you want to see the main show, you get much better quality sound and visuals. You see this screen rather than my phone looking at this screen. It's a better experience for you. I believe there is optimism, said Seth in Charge Point. 78 now. My overall portfolio is trying to come up despite end phase. If I can just hold in Palantir, it's coming up because of the other stocks I have. NEE coming up. See, it's trending upwards, even though we're down. If you look at next year energy over the last month, it's trending up. It was massively oversold. The earnings was good, even though there's some choppy movement and there's some selling pressure. It is moving up. It was down at 47 just a few weeks ago, and now at 56. It's an excellent dividend and an excellent company with an excellent balance sheet. But obviously overall from 3 months it's down, but we are now trending up again. End phase 78. When is it going to lift off? It's early. People who buy this now are investing for the future. 78.40. It's going down again. But my portfolio is just trying to come up. We are red, but only just. Coca-Cola is absolutely soaring. That's a lot. 1% for Coca-Cola is great. Up 1.28 now. Let me check the inside trading for for Coca-Cola. Let's have a look. It's 28% upside. 11% overvalued now. Let's have a look. Ownership. Let's see about the inside trading. During the last 12 months, the last transaction was October 17th. Quincy James, chairman and CEO, who sold 5 million worth of Coca-Cola. That doesn't mean to say it's bad. You need to understand why they do these things. But that was the 17th of October. And if we look back, 17th of October was just before here. This is when the chairman sold, 17th of October. He sold here. And since then, we've been coming back up. So it didn't go down after he sold. So it could be a tax move. Coca-Cola doing nicely now. Just looking at the overall analysis, the intrinsic value. Yeah, it's good value right now. On the best case scenario, we're looking at a 19%. I'll share with you what I'm looking at. I've got a subscription here to Alpha Spread, so I can get some really good information. Again, if you're a member of my channel on Discord, I share with you so you don't have to pay for all these services. I share with you my trades and what I'm doing. Same on X. So you actually get the benefit if you're a member to all these paid services. Best case. Worst case, over 12% overvaluation, 49. Well, a company like this is always going to be Very rarely, like McDonald's, very rarely are you going to be able to get it at the best case undervalue. It's never going to happen. It's always going to be expensive. But what you want to do is find something under 20% on the base case, and the company's growing into that. And as we can see, it's going up today quite considerably. Positive cash flow, exceptional 3-year average return, ROE. It's good. The revenue is up 2%, operating is up 3%, net income's up 2%. Okay, we are starting to take off with Coca-Cola. Overall portfolio is diving though. Enphase Energy is absolutely crucifying my portfolio. It's putting me in some real bother. So I might have to trim something in a minute, and then buy Enphase and lower the average, and sort that out. J&J, Kenvue, all my value stock going up. Tesla taking a drop. Rivian, McDonald's. McDonald's was a good buy. Google was a good buy. But these biggest parts, Coca-Cola, it's saving my portfolio right now. Just got to get through until December, and I got some really significant dividends coming in, which could save my portfolio from all kinds of bother. Red down. Virgin Galactic is holding. Palantir. Amazon. Apple. What's up with Tesla? They're releasing the Cybertruck 30th of November. I know, a few weeks to go. It's because it won't make any major money for the company for a year. That's why. And the street doesn't want to wait around. It'll buy it back when it's forced to. 77. Oh, Enphase. Oh, dear me. Really, really disappointing. It shouldn't be selling off this much. Coca-Cola up 1.15. Still going up. J&J holding up. Kenvue's going up. CVX up. Tesla. So much good stuff in my portfolio is being overshadowed by all the pain. McDonald's, I just bought in. Google, if it just holds up. Martin, you reckon space will bounce on the earnings and research flight? Yes, I do. It should do. I mean, it's massively undervalued now. Everything is moving in the right direction. I mean, to be fair, folks, what's going on now? No one has mentioned it, but the most important thing is in 2 days' time. If the rates are paused or come down, we are in for a major upswing. It's Fed Jerome Powell live on my show on Wednesday. That's the issue. That is the big issue. That's on Wednesday. Got a nice One Step Next. I just want to thank One Step Next. Are you still watching me on Rumble? Just got a lovely comment from One Step Next on Rumble. Said to me, doing a great job, Martin. Thank you very much indeed. Hi there. How are you? Are you still there in the chat? We've just highlighted you on the show. We're on YouTube, and we've just brought you on the screen. So lovely to see you. Virgin Galactic. Come on, Enphase. Find your bottom. There's got to be a bottom somewhere. Some say 50. I don't see it. I mean, it's huge potential. The cash, everything else going forward. If it hits 50 and the company buy it, it will suddenly go up 30, 40%. They said they're going to buy it. It could happen at any point. I thought it was going to happen at 80. We're now at 77. Afternoon or another bad day in the stock I see. I need to not look for a week or two. Be aware, Tesla could hit 190 before the end of the year. Yes, it could. We've got a guest watching me over there on Facebook. Hello to you. I've decided to turn Facebook back on today to see what would happen. We'll see what happens. Get a lot of stuff that you don't want to have, but we'll see how it works. Welcome to you on Facebook. Join us here on YouTube for the main show. Look at Tesla, for crying out loud. I'm going to buy 10 at 200. Oh, yeah. It's overvalued, though. That's the only trouble. It's overvalued, though. It's good. This is so annoying. Enphase is taking all my money. We knew it was going to be bad, but not this bad. This is ridiculous. Hey Martin, can you get some Sabre Corp? Looks like a good. What do you mean? Can I get some? What do you mean? Can I get some? Can I get some? Can you get some Sabre Corp? Looks like a good company. I know nothing about that one, Chris Boshoff. Kenview doing well, massively oversold. Good dividend. I've just got to get through to December. Tesla, 201 now. My average is 231. Time to buy more. I just haven't got any more money left. I'm all in. I've got nothing left to give. McDonald's, 0.69. Google. It rallied and gave up, but let's hope it carries on again. It's literally saving my portfolio. I don't know how low Enphase is going to go. 77.37. This is painful, very painful to watch. How low can it go? Some say 50. They're just making up numbers. No one knows. There's no reason. Well, we know what the reason is, but it's an opportunity, no doubt about it. Let me look at the intrinsic value. And I don't know if I got enough left. Let's have a look. My dashboard. Yeah. Yes. 78, 77. Yes. It's an overvaluation of 14%. If you value the company at 67 from where it is now, that's the worst case scenario. The base case and the, let me share with you, I've got the analysis here. Let me share with you. $78, and we're at 77 now. At the base case, it's 36% undervalue. It's going to bounce. It's going to bounce. I wish I had 10 grand to double my position and buy it again and lower that average, because this is apt. If you can just hold your money for a year, 6 months, 2 quarters, this is a huge upside. Intrinsic value up 36, DCF up 27, relative value 43, Wall Street 151% upswing from here. Everything about this is good. You've just got to be able to hold. This industry is being sold off by the street. The profitability score of 81, solvency score 79. Wow. Upside 351%, upside average forecast, even the low forecast is 47%. And that's within a 12 months forecast. If we look at the trading, the ownership, during the last 12 months, insiders bought 16 million and sold 54. The last transaction, There you go. There's the director, Rogers Thurman, on the 17th, the 14th of September. The last transaction and sold. The last transaction, who bought 8 million. See, the company, the insiders bought. So we're going to get more buy-ins. Look, we can see it. We can see the buy-ins coming in now from the insiders. They're not selling now. Insiders are buying it. Okay, I need to do a video on Enphase because let me bring up the time. Bloody hell. People just do not want to wait. People do not want to invest anymore. They want it now. So, Enphase. What's the time? Nobody has the patience anymore. 45. 45 ENPH. Okay. Oh, blimey. Let's have a quick review then of Enphase. Okay. Sorry for flashing through so quickly. Right. Enphase Energy. In this video, we're going to talk about the emergency trading of Enphase Energy, where I see it going, how much I'm in, full on in with margin as well. Huge risk here, but I see huge potential and huge gains. Massive overselling. I'm going to share with you the intrinsic value, the insider trading, what's going on, who's selling what, who's buying back, more importantly, and when are they buying back. The future price targets, the whole thing. Are you ready? Buckle up for a very important Enphase Energy video. I think this is a really important time because we've got people saying that the stock is going to $50. I've noticed that you do get, and having spent 10 hours a day for 2.5 years investing and trading, you do get people, particularly my members, who are just sensationalist and making up numbers and trying to predict wild, crazy upswings and wild, crazy downswings, making up insane numbers. And that information, it gets spread falsely around on Reddit and stuff like that, and drives the stock in the stock becomes extremely volatile and excessive. So we're going to look at the opportunity now, the upswing. Enphase Energy, and just to share with you how fully committed I am, I am in, all in, couldn't be in anymore. I was in, we were all holding the bag, at 150. I bought at 110, 190, and 80, and started doubling, and down 28%, and I'm down $4,000. This is very painful. How low can it go? Some people are predicting $50. It makes no sense whatsoever. I'm going to share with you the actual numbers, what actually is going on, the insiders who are buying, the insiders who are selling, and I'm going to show you exactly what I think is about to happen. I thought it was going to happen at 80, and it didn't, but let's share with you. So, my overall position, you've seen how many shares I've got. You know what I'm doing. That's where I'm down today. It's bringing my portfolio down hugely. I mean, like hugely. Anyway, let's go over. Now, we want to look at the value. We want to look at the full technicals for the company. If we value the company, if we value it at 223, which I actually believe is undervalued for within the next 2 quarters, we've got an undervaluation right now at 65% down. 65% down at this. If we valued it at 223. Right, which is the best case scenario, okay? But we like to measure it on the base case. This is kind of the most reliable. The base case will tell us if we value the company at $122, which I certainly do, then we are undervalued by 36%. Looking great, right? Now let's go to the worst case scenario. If you're Warren Buffett, you want to buy the very best value, the very best price All right, we got the worst case scenario, and we value the company at $67. Now there are people saying it's going to hit 50 and 40 and 10. Why don't we just say $3.50? Whatever. But that makes no sense at all. Looking at the balance sheet, the numbers, the amount of debt, and so on. Let's look at the if we value it at 67%. Now, with growth stocks, future growth stocks with huge upswing, they're always going to be expensive. They're always going to have an overvaluation. Look at McDonald's, always got an overvaluation. Microsoft, looking at Tesla, they've all got overvaluation. Amazon, for example, all doing well, all going up, but with massive overvaluations because they are stocks that grow into their price. However, at $67, which isn't that far away from where we are now, it's a 14%, and that's the worst case scenario. We're overvaluation of 14%. Well, at worst case, you should be overvaluation way higher than that. So we are in far lower than that. We are in a really great position from the point of view of valuation. Anyway, this is what's important. We've got Wall Street target up 152%, relative value up 20%, exceptional 3-year average on the ROE. But look down here. I want to share with you some very important trading information from the insiders. Now, on the earnings report, on the last earnings report, we basically were told in a way that you can be. They can't tell you what they're going to do. That would be stock manipulation. But we were pretty much led to believe by the CEO that they're about to buy back. Well, they're already starting. And at this price, he said it'd be daft not to. The assets and liabilities, we've been through these figures before, so we won't waste time going through those. You can see them on the screen. You can pause the video if you want. The profitability is 81%. The solvency, their margins are phenomenal, the highest in the industry. Other solar companies are going to go bust in these times. Enphase Energy will not go bust. They have the capital, they have the balance sheet, the profitability. They're not losing money because they just sell less at this time. And everybody else goes out of business and they come back and clean up. But this is what's interesting. Wall Street price targets. If we look at the lowest forecast, we've got a 47% within 12 months upside, 151% to 351% on the maximum, the highest. Bearing in mind these numbers are relevant of the recent earnings. So 2 quarters to go, and we're going to be excessive of this. So huge overselling, in my opinion. Huge overselling. But what's the most important? We want to look at this. We want to scroll down to the ownership. Now we can see what we can see here. And if you go and compare this to J&J, Coca-Cola, McDonald's, you'll see the massive selling, and they haven't started buying back. But look at the buybacks coming in now. The buybacks coming in here on April 26th. Roger Thurman. This is inside trading being done. We've got 10.1 million bought in. But what's interesting is the last transaction, we did sell some, admittedly. Look, we bought 18 million as we knew was going to happen. Sold 54 million over the period, but then we've started to buy back in again. As you can see on the 14th of September, the last transaction was the 14th of September, bought 8 million. We're buying back in again, not selling now over the last couple of months. We are buying back in again now. So to me, this is a good sign. And I think that we're going to get at any point, I don't know where, I don't know what price, but all we know is at September 14th, 8 million shares were bought back. And if we go and look back at September 14th to get an idea of the price, let's go back a month or so. September, 3 months, September 14th, then around here. Okay, bought back at 120. And now we're basically half of that, or near enough, not far off half that now. They indicated it would make sense to buy back. They're not going to wait. They're not going to wait for a $50 price. I'm absolutely convinced of that. So at any point around, but sometime between 50 and 80, the company are going to buy back a lot more shares, and we're going to see a 30 to 40% bounce. 30 to 40% bounce. Is it happening now? Is this what it is now? I don't know, but it will be big. So I'm staying in. I'm certainly not selling. I'm looking. If I was in a position to buy more now, I would. But I've just gone all in on McDonald's and Google, and I'm already all in on Enphase Energy. But so, what do you think? Are we about to get a huge buy-in from the company itself, a buyback? It's trying to go up there now. What do you think? I think personally, this is hugely oversold. If we have a little quick look on the RSI a minute, we can see, I'll give you a better view of it. If we go over here, you'll see we're dramatically oversold. We're starting to get some buybacks now. Let's look at the level 2, which is very manipulated. It doesn't really mean a great deal, but some people like to see it. And we can see the bids starting to line up now. So it's 77. Now, this could be a little bit of a fake out. I don't know. But anywhere between 50 and 80, we're getting a huge buyback from the company. It makes perfect sense to me. What do you think? Leave me your thoughts below. Are we about to get a 30% bounce? It would be great. I'd like to buy more, but I'm not in a position to do so just yet. I'd be sat right on a margin call if I did that. So I'm certainly, I'm already in. I'm already massively in. If I went any more, I'd be sat on a tightrope. And I don't mind sat on a tightrope, but I like a safety net. All right. So anyway, what do you think? Is Enphase Energy about to bounce? Or are you in the camp that some people just think it's going to keep going down? It's going to go down 50. I don't think so. I think the company would just buy it. And it would, if it hit 50, it'd be back at 90 within seconds. That's my opinion, but I don't see it. And if you're waiting for that bounce to come, you could miss out. So that's why I'm happy. I'm not trying to time the market, not trying to be the smartest guy. I'm just trying to be in and hold and invest, not gamble. Anyway, leave me your thoughts. Click above my head. That'll give you more videos that you might want to see. If you are a Friends fan, and I did a special tribute to Matthew Perry over the weekend, I'll post that here and go and have a little listen. I did Tears in Heaven, and I showed pictures of his life, and people assigned book of condolence underneath the video. Anyway, that'll be over here, and other videos, the Enphase earnings or something like that, will be posted down there. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right, Enphase Energy. Oh, I'll just drop. Make sure you watch to the end of the video. I do have a special link to you going to a video with the sad news of celebrating the life of Matthew Perry, Chandler Bing from Friends. We did a special video for him and portrayed all the images of his life with the music of Tears in Heaven by Eric Clapton. I hope you'll stick to the end, and I'll give you the link for that. Now on with the video. All right, okay, I'll put that in but as well. Possible double bottom on 3 minutes. CDT, Ed Nevius, charge point, drop 140, looking good to buy if you believe. Says Seth Houston. Enphase Energy trying to come back up now at 77. Virgin Galactic coming back up again. This is good news. My studio might turn green very quickly. Amazon going back up. Apple going back up. NEE going back up. Enphase trying to go back up. People buying in at 77, obviously. Listening to what I was saying on the video there. I think so. Coca-Cola just keeps on going. Very, very nice. I'm at 1.42 now. All I've got to do is get to December without selling any, and I've got nearly $600 worth of dividends coming in December. So very, very good indeed. So looking forward to that. Kenvue, Chevron, Tesla. Let me just check my upload for McDonald's. It's 68% done now. Brilliant. Tesla. 199. It's gone underneath. 198. There you go. That's a good buy for Tesla. Still expensive, however, but not bad. McDonald's going up since I bought it. Google going up since I bought it. This is good. If we just get a lift off end phase, we'll be green very, very quickly. We're still red. Sorry, I've not been sharing you the trades. I apologize. Let me come back to here again. I wasn't sharing you the trades. All right. I've got to get off then. We've got to get ready for the closing bell this afternoon. How many people are still with me? Let's do day trader of the day. We are back now. Please do check. I'm back from my vacation full time. Please do check upcoming live streams that you can see. The next show is, we are slightly an hour out of each other from the US to the UK. Always look, the upcoming live streams, look for the time. It will schedule it there so you know what time it is, so you won't miss it. But for the next week, we're slightly out of sync with each other. We might have a slow start and then people join me later on, but you can always watch the replay, of course. Virgin Galactic is coming up. PLTR is coming up. Gold is coming up. S&P is coming up. Amazon, it's all going up. I'm only $300 in the red. Could turn green very quickly. End phase, it won't take much. The buying is coming back in again now. 77, 79, 77, 81. Very, very nice indeed. I bought at 80. I don't need to buy any more at this price. I'm down, I know, but it's okay. Coca-Cola, J&J, Kenvue, that's the really undervalued stock. Chevron, Tesla now coming back up again. Rivian, McDonald's, brilliant. Bought a lot more. Down just 5. Google going up quickly. $293 to go, and I'll be in the green again. This is a really good sign. If end phase went down as low as 76 and then bounced above 80, that will show good sentiment. Just added more space. Phil fingers crossed. Phil fingers crossed. This is the best earnings ever. I'm with you, Martin. I only have 27 end phase. I have to hold 2,000. What's that? Hang on a minute. Why is that staying on the screen? 12,000 Virgin Galactic shares, 64 Tesla shares. Bought my 10 extra at 190. I'm only about 0.5%. Very nice. End phase is trying to come up. 77.93, 77.96. Look at that. It was down. It was as low as 7. Yep. Could have improved by 2% if I'd bought more, but I'm okay with this. I can't overextend myself. Haven't got unlimited funds, but I would have loved to have doubled my position to $20,000 and brought myself down to 13% down. I could have easily then trimmed off. I just don't have any more money to use. I've thrown every single thing at it. I'm buying the old bloody company myself, it feels like. But anyway, 77, 79. We're just $300 away from turning green, which would be nice. KO, J&J, Kenvue, CVX, Tesla coming back up, Rivian, McDonald's, Google, all coming back up. Very good. Very good. Even Virgin Galactic, yep. Just 0.94% and we're in the green again. Look, 0.91, not that long to go. Good luck, everyone. Stay safe, says Ed Nevius. Lovely to have Ed with us this morning. Right, day trader of the day. Let's see if we can turn green during day trader of the day. Let me bring up the music. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Here we go. I'm down 1%. End phase. Trying to trade your way out of this. Oh, it's just giving up again. Where am I? Down 1.3. And that is all because of end phase, really. Everything else is looking great. If we can get some support here, who knows? Right, once the first person posts a score, I'll give you a minute on the clock. Let's see how we do. If you just tuned in, tap the like button, subscribe and ring the bell. Really appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up. That'd be great. All right, everyone post your scores, and I'll put a minute on the clock. Here we go. 1 minute from now. Make sure you're up to date. Click the like button and bring yourself up to date. Up 2%. Congratulations, Seth. Very nice indeed. You haven't got Enphase driving you down the way I have. Virgin Galactic, Palantir, Gold, S&P, Amazon, Apple, NEE, Enphase just going off again. Down 0.18. Seth wins so far. Buckaroo is up 0.4. If you could tap the like button, we got 29 likes, 46 watching. That'd be fantastic. Everybody on TikTok, thank you very much indeed. If you tap the screen with 2 fingers like that, it'll promote the channel to more people. It'll be really exciting. Anyway, here we go. We're going to wrap that up. It looks like our winner definitely is Seth today. Congratulations. Seth won the other day. He's going to celebrate now, I think. Oh, up 0.24. Stephen Lewandowski. I thought he was going to win then, but so there we go. Thank you for your honest trade, Seth. Absolutely awesome. You won the other day. Enphase Energy trying to go up again. 77.52. And congratulations to you. All right, time to get out of here. Check out the McDonald's earnings if you missed it earlier. It's on the. You can go up past live streams, or you can check out the new one, the edited version, which is about to appear. Let me roll the credits. See if we've got any credits this morning. I don't think so. Let's have a quick look. Stars of the show today. No, nothing at all. No memberships today to celebrate. No new followers anywhere. No super chats, nothing like that. Nothing to celebrate today other than we're all alive and we're all still here, which is always a bonus. Right, so there we go. Thank you. There's no point rolling the credits because there's nothing to talk about. All right, we'll clear the credits away. We'll have a quick one last look as we go. We're trying to turn the studio green. We were green this morning. Virgin Galactic is going back down 139. But we're still up. Or 138. PLTR, Gold, S&P, Amazon, Apple, NEE is going back up. Enphase is trying to go back up. Only 1.49. I'm down. Coca-Cola, the biggest part of my portfolio. I've got 2 parts to it. The main account and the Roth. We've got $18,000 worth there, and we are up now 1.38. Great dividend being paid in December. J&J's going up, the same dividend, great. Kenvue's going up, dividend there. Chevron, great dividend with Chevron. I dropped from 17% to 8% down. Tesla, I'll buy it at 180. Rivian, McDonald's, I'm already in, but I'll lower. McDonald's, I bought it this morning on the drop. It's overvalued stock. It always will be, though. It's just the way it is. But a great earnings improvement and guidance is improving. So I bought more. Great earnings, and the dividend is increasing as well. That's looking good. Google, I bought on the dip. Their earnings was good. I lowered my average from 7%, 10% down to 3.96. There we go. That's it from me. Thanks for joining me. See you back for the closing bell this afternoon. Check the upcoming live streams as the time is different by an hour. Same time for me, just different for you. Take care of yourselves, your money, your crypto, and most importantly, each other. Bye-bye for now.